Well, it was our first day in Guatemala on our mission trip, and we went to the town square, and it felt kind of, I don't know, felt kind of heavy, sort of. So Ben told us to get in groups and just walk around and pray and release kingdom, release heaven. So me, Paul, and David got in a group, and we were just walking around praying. And we walked by this one kid, and then he turned around and was like, "Hey, what's your name?" I was kind of surprised because most people there don't really know too much English. And he was like, I was like, "Oh, it's Nathan. My name's Nathan." And he was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I found out his name was Antonio, and he had a hurt wrist. And I asked him how he hurt it, and he was just pointing because he didn't really know how to say it, pointing that he fell off something high and hurt his wrist. So I prayed for healing over it, and we didn't see it healed right there, but I'm sure it probably got healed. And then I knew there was more that I was supposed to say and do for this kid, but I didn't know how to do it because I couldn't speak Spanish. And then this guy came walking through, and there's this little ditch, and just so happened he tripped in it, and looked like he hurt his ankle.
Yeah, it looked like he hurt his ankle, and so I jump on that opportunity and just see if I can pray for him, not knowing any Spanish and doubting he knows any English. And so I just try and ask him if I can pray for him, and he knows a little English. He used to live in LA, and he ends up making it to Guatemala, and he's preaching the gospel in the streets. And so he sees Nathan struggling, trying to talk with Antonio, and so he goes over and starts translating for him. And so that was good. And after a little bit, he just takes over the whole conversation, and we don't know what's going on, but he's preaching the gospel to Antonio. And so he just, after a few minutes, he tells us that Antonio wants to accept Jesus into his life. And so, they just pray right there on the streets. And so, if Nathan hadn't stopped with Antonio, or if I didn't ask the preacher, after he tripped, Antonio wouldn't receive Jesus, and it's just an awesome way to kick off the mission trip.
Yeah.
Sweet.